Yes, sir.
Nobody. I just say that this country don't deserve the right to be citizens. If you want us to be citizens in this country, if you don't want Nigeria to be citizens in their country, democratic government, I will be tearing out this war. Peaceful protest. His younger brother is being protested, and we are warning the new commissioner of police, because I heard he was brought purposely to come and do this, that he will be disgraced like those who came before him.
Yes, sir.
Tear gas na water, bullets na skincare, injury na sunscreen. We dey use am guide. If the police had not tear gassed us today, had not injured us today, had not beaten us up today, we would be surprised. We would have known that we are not in Nigeria. We are probably in Togo or Benin. Do you understand? So whatever they are doing is the modus operandi. This is what we know them for. That is why the more they resist, the more we insist. Yes. The demands are simple. We are not even talking about bad governance. Even if this reflects bad governance, we are saying free Nnamdi Kanu. And that's on period. That's what we're asking. Is it too much? They saw Ashwebi for bandits now. They saw Ashoke for terrorists. And they say they rebranded them in hundreds, thousands. Send them back into the society. Kidnappers, rapists, send them back into the same society. And then Nnamdi Kanu, that has probably not killed anybody. You know, it's for the court to decide. He's been held. Why are you holding him down? Why are they holding him down? The one is a ritual. Why exactly are they holding Nnamdi Kanu down? If you get waiting, they're waiting. We don't know. Make them tell us. Because at this point, it's only natural that you free him. The various courts have said release him. Release him. Why are they flaunting court orders? Eh? Why are they flaunting court order? Is it not at this point to tell them that they are mad? Because whoever flaunts the judicial orders, the court orders, is not normal now. Abi? I'm trying to use my words so that they will not come and say cyberbullying and cyberstalking, because we know it's people like us that made them pass the cyberbullying act and cyberstalking. So we are just here demanding.
If you see a thief,
so we are just here demanding.
Governors are also saying it's not right because they believe that what Nnamdi Kanu stands for is against their own ideology. What do you have to say?
What Nnamdi Kanu stands for?
Southeast governors
is against their own ideology. Yes. Let him come outside and tell us that. I'm not aware of that.
We have Soludo. We have I think Hope Uzodinma.
Yes,
at the time
Hope Uzodinma that came out fourth in an election. Is Hope Uzodinma supposed to be a governor? Have you visited the most states? Do they have a governor there? Hope Uzodinma is not supposed to be a governor. Hope Uzodinma is an APC governor that came out fourth in an election. The Supreme Court gave him winner. You don't understand. They did an election, and then the person that came out fourth was declared governor in court. That's how Hope Uzodinma came now. People should go and check the history of Hope Uzodinma. People are scared to talk about him. But you know me, I'm the one always ready to die. So when you see people like that take stands, you don't expect them to take the right stand when you came into the wrong way. Do you understand? So their voice does not matter. It's voice populi, voice Dei. The voice of the people is what is actually the voice of God, not the voice of governors. So the people are saying enough of this charade. Free this young man. The other day the man was saying that he needs to go for treatment. He doesn't want to die in detention. And the police, everybody, the agencies turned a blind eye. We cannot keep watching this injustice. It's pure injustice. And so today we are out here demanding for the freedom of a man who deserves to be free.
I would like you to react to the presidency's remark that Kanu's lawyer should be punished for joining the protest.
The presidency said that, yes, that Kanu's lawyer should be
Bayo Onanuga.
Those are people that should go to rehab now. Can't you see his tweets? A presidential spokesman sounding like a teenage, like a juvenile. Have you not read his tweets? Whenever I read Bayo's tweets, Bayo is the exact example of what a presidential spokesman should never be. You know, as useless as the speeches of Renaud Mokri is, he's still better than Bayo. You see, so Bayo is in the pits of the pits. I don't read his tweets. So whatever he says is inconsequential. Even the president should be ashamed for naming such a person his spokesperson. So I don't take him serious.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
everybody only know I know
TV Platinum.
TV Platinum. So you protest ground covering almost every part of the action.
I don't get joy for
covering events. I'm sure you saw all that happened today. We had 4 glorious services today. Fortunately, I wasn't able to attend the first service, which was the Kama behind transport. But by the grace of God, I was privileged to attend second, third, and fourth service in Taku, Jabi, Ako, and Gudu. And our mission has been clear, and it remains clear. Free Nnamdi Kanu now. See, we cannot continue to stay in a society where impunity reigns, and those who are destroying the fabrics, every fabric of our institutions in this society, are left to roam freely, left to manage and mismanage our commonwealth, left to make policies that are anti-people, left to carry out various injustices, left to sponsor security and insecurity. And we look at the same scallywags in power, mismanaging Nigeria, enthroning impunity, destroying institutions, and yet we look at them and move on. How do we do that as a people? I still can't comprehend. People are dying on a daily basis. Plateau, Benue, Zamfara, Katsina, terrorism, poor healthcare, hunger, poverty. 139 million people living in multidimensional poverty, and we are still here in 2025 clamoring for Nnamdi Kanu to be released when he was already extraordinarily renditioned from Kenya. The people under whose watch they perpetrated such injustice, the former AGF Malami during the Buhari's regime, and all of them are still clamoring today and deceiving Nigerians that they are in a coalition, they want to save Nigeria. So we keep running around like a rat race in circles. Enough is enough. We can't keep deceiving ourselves. Nigeria will never be liberated until there is a revolution, and we are clear about that. The people who are looking up to change Nigeria, Tinubu, Akpabio, Wike, all of them in the APC that have been declared terrorists by Canadian courts, they will never repent. They will never repent. So it's up to us to choose our date for freedom. Our oppressors will never give us a day they want to set us free. But we, the oppressed, can choose a date that we want to be free. And until we rise up in our masses, all these tear gas, bullets, rubber bullets, and the rest, when we rise up in our masses, they will be the ones either joining our struggle or scampering for their own safety, even when nobody's harassing them. Because they won't be comfortable within the midst of angry Nigerians in their millions. When even the police are tear-gassing us today, look at them. The CSP retires from police. His gratuity is not more than 1.5 million. He will not get it immediately until 1 year after he has retired. And when he has retired, look at a lot of the policemen. Their pension, 18,000, 15,000 naira pension. What will a retired policeman do with 15,000 naira pension or 18,000 naira pension? When you owed him his gratuity for 1 whole year before paying him, he must have been indebted even before that money was paid to him. So when you see all these anomalies in Nigeria looking like a normal thing, you know that something is fundamentally wrong with the Nigerian people. And that's why we come out every now and then. I'm not an Igbo guy, even though I have Igbo blood in me. But injustice to one is injustice to all. And we must stop condoning this impunity. It emboldens the oppressor. That we keep quiet and allow them mismanage our space, both politically, economically, and otherwise. It emboldens them to continue to do more. But that we rise up every day. Today we had 4 services in this town, the Ama Day, and we are going to announce a new date. And eventually, the fear that has crippled Nigerians in their shells will be broken, and they will fall out on the streets. And that day, when the revolution will be ripe, all oppressors will run away.
Thank you.
This speech, I make his English.
Anyone, you are live.
All right.
Excuse me. We used to raise this bar for vehicles. When you go to that side, go to that side.
We know now at the
because of the barrier.
FCT Police Command.
Because of the barrier.
And we'll be talking here and there because of all this.
That side.
It's okay like this.
And them being very sincere with what they do. In the course of today's activities, some comrades have been arrested, some comrades have been detained. Amongst those who have been detained are lawyers, comrades who offense is just to ask for good governance, just to ask for free Nnamdi Kanu. We also learned that his brother was arrested. At the end of the day, we have gone to the first. We were first here. They directed us to the command, the first bureau. FCT command. We spoke with her. She closed us down to first headquarters. After we had calls and there was this conversation, okay, you guys should come by the first bureau now, first headquarters. We went there, he no longer picks our calls. And some of our comrades and lawyers have been detained here in the facility, and we learned that a good number of them are also detained in Napo. So that's why we are here. And we are here to ask them for the unconditional release of these persons. They've not done any wrong. The only crime they have committed is asking for the release of a freeborn Nnamdi Kanu. So we are here now. Some senior comrades have gone in with some lawyers to go do this inquiry and have our message sent to them. The unconditional release of our comrades, of those who have been arrested, those who have been detained. But this is for you to know that this is the same police we fight for on a daily basis. Because they cannot be on the street to fight. We do the fights, we do everything for them. But this is how they pay us. You saw how they shot live ammunition today at protesters. You saw how they tear gas protesters. You saw the clampdown, you saw the beating, you saw the harassment. But the same people we fight for. But posterity, we know will never be kind to those who stand against the will of justice. So it's a message to them. Release our comrades unconditionally. That's why we're here. So we are waiting what the senior comrades and others who have gone in will come say to us, or we start another protest down here. We're not scared of the bullets because justice is what we're asking for.
Any hand that touch the share button, subscribe to this channel, like and comment. We never lack anything in this life.